Hello guys and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4. So I myself am Austrian, as most of you probably know. So today we're just gonna do a restoration of Austria-Hungary if I am good enough. Just to tell you, I am a pretty big noob. I only have like 80 game hours, but it's still a lot of fun for me, and I just decided to record it this time and see how it goes. Now I am gonna have to tell you something. I set Germany to restore the Kaiser, and everything else is on historical AI, so nothing strange happens. And war goals are always free because otherwise it's just not a lot of fun for me, to be honest. So yeah, that's what I have to tell you. Anyway, let's jump right in here. And we're gonna get back Otto von Habsburg, and just we'll take this guy. That guy's good in defense. We'll do a field marshal. This guy's great at attacking. We'll just take this guy because we're gonna do the subjugation path, I think. Let's set this like that, and already repeal the May Constitution. Perfect. Okay, let's jump right in here. Hungarians are training their army. I guess we can do that too. That's gonna, use up our equipment. But that doesn't matter, we just need to have a strong army. So next, we're gonna do this one, Reichsbund der Österreicher. And we'll just say we'll cover the payouts. Research. Let's go the Maschinengewehr Schwarzlose, which is a World War I rifle. Electronic Mechanical Engineering and Construction 1. In Germany, there's a civil war now. We cannot help either side because we're Austrians, Let's pump some civilian factories down here. Our fighter aces fall from grace. The Austrian fighter ace Godwin von Brumowski has been killed in a violent crash together with a Dutch flight student that he was training over Schiphol airfield. Von Brumowski was the most successful fighter ace of the mighty Luftfahrtruppen. Credited with 35 solo air victories, 12 shared victories, and a further 8 unconfirmed victories, he took part in both the Great War and the 1934 Civil War in the federal state of Austria. Yep, so just what that reminded me of, I play DCS too, so if you guys just jumped in here and randomly found out about my channel, I do DCS too. I don't know why I'm saying this, just if you play DCS, just, maybe take a look at it if you're interested. So I'm gonna wait for the Franz Böhme doctrine, or doctrine, as it's called in English. You say doctrine in German. That's gonna be my focus, because that guy is great for attacking, and we're not gonna do much diplomacy, we're just gonna invade. Well, I guess we can ban communism randomly. Okay, Otto von Habsburg is back. That's that very handsome guy. We'll do the legacy of an empire. Yeah. And we'll do... Let's focus on engineering stuff. We'll do the radio. And then we're gonna do the rebellious rearmament, which will remove the Treaty of Saint-Germain, or dude, I have no idea how to pronounce that. German Civil War ends. German military junta 1. And let's do carrying the crown now. We're kind of advancing quickly here. And this is just so they don't Anschluss us, which I'm not a big fan of it. And it just removes my will to play Hearts of Iron if I get Anschlussed. So Hungary is a pretty weak country, but still stronger than Austria. Just gonna do some more stability. That's never bad. And Wilhelm II has returned. We'll select national focus, rebellious rearmament, and once that is done, we can now train units. But not the training we're doing right now, but recruit units. Okay, so British are, as always, debating about some intervention because they have to stick their long British noses into everything. Okay, we are the Archduchy of Austria. That's a name I like. And now we'll do the strengthen legitimistische Korps, or what that was called. And we'll pump out some more infantry divisions, and we'll stop the training right here so they'll have enough equipment. Pump those guys out. Civilian factories, all of them are being used. We really need to lower our consumer goods somehow. Yeah, we're gonna regulate the finance sector, because this is gonna definitely help us. And then I'm just gonna think about, maybe invading Hungary soon before they do any stuff that could possibly hinder us from doing so. German Empire declared war on Denmark. Okay, so I've read this 30,000 times, guys. Just pause if you want to read this. And I think I'm gonna go with the Österreichische Kreditanstalt, which is gonna lower our consumer goods. Now construction, and I'm gonna do this economic resuscitation, which is also gonna lower our consumer goods.
Verstanden!
Yeah, you don't gotta scream that you understand it, dude. Dispersed industry, and we'll do basic fortification.
Zuhören!
Next unit. Okay, we've got 8 divisions now. That's seriously not great. Not much happened with the consumer goods yet. Now it is done. That should lower them. We'll do seek papal support. And our stability is damn high, so that's great. And now we've got 6 consumer goods instead of 7. Wow, Austria, you're really improving. Yeah, really. Okay, so I'm thinking about maybe doing, the Hungary invasion stuff. Because the thing is, the Hungarians are going to renounce the Treaty of Trianon. But we'll have to invade them before that. But right now we're still too weak, so I don't know when the perfect moment is. I'm just gonna wait for this one to finish and then attack, and then try and do it. So I'm just gonna save before we do it, so nothing can go wrong. Bring Hungary back into the fold, which is, I think it's gonna give me a war goal. Okay, Germany is generating a lot of world tension. Denmark has capitulated. I have no idea why they've attacked Denmark, but if they want to, they can, It looks like that enemy army might be a bit stronger than ours. Let me just do a save right here. These are my old ones. Yep, there we go. And maybe that's gonna give me a war goal. And then we can do the Franz Böhme plan, which is going to give us absolutely massive boosts in attacks.
Verstanden!
and I mean in attacking them. So now we've got the war goal. Now before we declare war, I'm just gonna save because I'm a noob and anything can happen. Oh my god, I hate it so much. Now they're being, oh my god, of course. The fucking Italy always guaranteeing independence. Like everybody's guaranteeing independence. Why? Yeah, these are of course being guaranteed. Yeah, so I'm just gonna try and pump out as many units as possible, and it's just the question how we're gonna handle this, because they are guaranteeing the independence of Hungary, and that's not gonna change. Okay, I'm just gonna gain the Sturmschaden support. That gave us a few more military factories. Just gonna pump all of them out. We need a strong army right now. And once we've got the militia too, okay, so we can influence them to accept our demands, even though we haven't given them any demands. Maybe we should do the reform the central powers. That would be great, because then it's Germany, me, and Turkey and Bulgaria against Hungary and Italy. Yeah, I don't think that's too bad. And Yugoslavia. Okay, yeah, that might be bad. I hate independence. Like, why do you have to guarantee independence? That's so annoying. Okay, yeah, the people just need to adjust. We have enough stability to do that, and we really need those extra militiamen. So we've got 14 divisions now, and I'm just gonna do a royal alliance. Yeah, okay, we're just gonna reform the central powers. I think that's a more, you know, Austrian thing to do than just join the Allies or something. Yes, Turkey has joined us. Is that all? Oh my god, I'm disappointed. The Germans didn't join us. Or our faction.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
Yeah, well, we would have got 19 divisions. We're just not strong enough. Yeah, we need to wait and rebuild some manpower. And you, not all of you, just, okay. Yeah, just let him train now. I am really disappointed right now. I am so unbelievably disappointed. Why does this have to happen? I mean, I don't know about Czechoslovakia. They're being guaranteed by the Frenchies and the Romanians. Yeah, I guess choosing that path of subjugation wasn't smart. I mean, but we have got almost a whole army. If we can build up some more, maybe we would be strong enough to defend. Or we'll just wait for the world tension to go up. Okay, now the Hungarians have renounced the Treaty of Trianon, so now they're going to be even a bigger threat than they were before. So now I don't see any opportunity to attack them. So guys, I'm just going to do a cut here, and I'm just going to continue our path, and I guess we'll just see each other in case anything interesting happens. Anybody declares war on us or anything else. And maybe if we're lucky, we can get an opportunity to maybe restore the empire if, you know, the world is kind of embroiled in war. Okay, yes! Let's go, boys! Oh my god, I annexed them! I just instantly annexed them, and we've got the whole fucking Hungarian army on our side, guys.
Ihre
It's
Befehle?
wonderful. Oh my god, this is so unbelievably wonderful. We've got the whole Hungarian army on our side.
Zuhören!
Oh my god, look at how many there are, and look at that. They've got mechanized infantry, motorized infantry, motorized infantry. They've got everything. Oh my god, this is a dream. I'm dreaming right now. Yes, let's go. Oh my god. We literally just got Hungary and this Vojvodina part that they got from the Yugoslavians. So let me just save here. And I'm gonna do another save right here. I'm gonna do another save right here, and I'm just gonna call it Dream Come True. This is absolutely wonderful. We've achieved so much. I just told them that, I just sent them an ultimatum that they should, you know, subjugate themselves and they would get annexed. And if they'd refuse, then, you know, we would kill them. And they just accepted. So now they've claimed Memo back from the Lithuanians.
Verstanden!
Do they?
Achtung!
Yeah, they all speak German now. Okay, we're getting big. I just need to wait for more manpower. Let's do limited conscription. I'm just gonna put the Grand Battle Plan expert, and we'll need to wait for one of those guys to unlock over the, or via the national focuses. Yep. So the Hungarians just said, yeah, we'll fold, and then they said, yeah, we're Austria now. Welcome to Austria, guys. Resistance might be, yeah. I don't even know, why should we keep this part? What is it gonna help us? We'll do military governor, I don't know. I don't know what is good. We'll just do forced labor. Perfect. And I just think we're not strong enough to build an air force, so I'm just gonna focus on artillery instead, and then do the anti-air. Yep. We are extremely low on manpower right now, and I haven't even changed my templates. We've just got a shit ton of Hungarian divisions. Let me just chill right here, and we'll just wait if something happens. Maybe there's gonna be a war breaking out or something like that. And I expect we're using a lot of manpower for reinforcing the Hungarian units. Okay, so now we can choose between Alfred Jansa and Franz Böhme. Franz Böhme is offensive and Alfred Jansa is defensive. I think I might just do the Franz Böhme because, you know, I just feel like it's kind of what we need. Is anybody angry at us? Yep, Czechoslovakia and Romania are angry at us. Okay, so now we've got Franz Böhme, and now we can put him in here. We don't have any, we'll do ground support, we'll do infantry, commando, we'll do army regrouping, and then we'll do commando, because then we can train some more Alpenjäger. Okay, Germany's at war with Poland. I did not realize that, probably because they refused the German, yeah, they probably just refused to give Germany Gotenhafen, Emland, Masuren, and Posen, and Katowice, or Katowice. Dude, I always put German words in there when I'm talking German. Okay. Now, Soviet war against Finland, everything going as normal. And please, Germany, can you just maybe invade the Frenchies or something like that? Because they're getting really annoying. They're guaranteeing everyone. Oh, they've stopped guaranteeing those guys. The problem is just all of our neighbors right now are stronger than us, and you know, then we just wouldn't pick a fight with the Czechoslovakians and the Romanians. And also, we don't know which factions are forming. They've got their own faction called Mitteleuropa, which basically means Middle Europe. And we have got a faction with Turkey. But there's nobody else we can invite, so our faction is kind of small. And you know, we could produce some new airplanes, but that's, you know, I wouldn't prioritize that. We'll do this one, Österreichische Gebirgsjäger, which is going to give us some buffs in the mountains, I think. So all in all, this is extremely successful right now. And Germany declared war on France. They heard my plea. So they've captured a significant part of the Maginot. And they're also fighting the Soviet Union, so they're kind of doing a World War I revenge thingy. A quick spoiler, guys, nobody's ever managed to defeat the Soviet Union. So, I think I can predict what's gonna happen, you know? I think I can. Okay, so the Soviets just swept in here, got Memel, and are now attacking Königsberg. I don't feel like the Germans are gonna be able to sustain a two-front war just instantly without being fascist, so without being able to recruit as many people. They're on limited conscription and partial mobilization. And they've got 500 to, yeah, it's rising, of course. And they've got 83 to 200 divisions, so that might be enough actually. And Italy declared war on the French Commune now. What is going on in Europe? So I know this might sound strange, but I think I would rather in this case right here support the Allies, or I don't think the Allies exist here, but I mean the Frenchies and the Russians, even though our history is not great with them. The Austria's history with Russia, especially during World War I, before they were, you know, pretty big friends. But I think that I might actually be on the side of those who oppose Germany, because I think that the Germans might try and, you know, unify with Austria now that we've got a kind of big army and annexed Hungary. So I think they might just be or become dangerous soon. That's my concern.
Ausrücken!
But we'll see. I don't see much changing at the front here. I'm gonna speed up a bit. So they're pushing on Königsberg. Yeah, the fronts are developing real slow because there's, I think, less maneuver warfare. And Italy, as always, is not doing anything because they're hella incompetent. But what is probably a major game changer for the Germans is that they've captured they've captured big parts of Alsace-Lorraine. So that's where the Maginot Line is, and only Metz is still remaining. So they have level 10 force there, and that's going to be impossible to penetrate. I think Grand Battle Plan might be good for us right now. This is a kind of Second World War I. It's not a Second World War, it's a Second World War I, if you understand what I mean here. Okay, so the Germans are very not liked by a lot of nations right here. And they're pushing towards Moscow pretty quick. They're doing it in a kind of spearhead manner, so I don't know if that's gonna work. Yeah, they kind of stalled right there. Luxembourg has capitulated. How could that happen?
Ausrücken!
Yeah, so they're capturing Smolensk. It is, I mean, yes, they are advancing quickly. My concern right here is that they don't have the equipment or material to do a quick invasion of Russia, or come as far as you know, the Germans did in World War II. So yeah, and also they're doing a kind of spearhead right here. I mean, they could just get cut off. That's all not really what I would do as Germany right here, but we'll see. They are pushing into France a bit, so we'll see if this is gonna get 1871 vibes or not. It looks to me as if they might not be. Okay. Luxembourg and Belgium are defeating Germany. I have never seen this. But it is relatable, because if nations just randomly declare war on you, then you just have borders like this. Happened to me a lot of times. But this looks like the Germans are being invaded by the British and stuff like that. So I think now they're fighting on a lot of fronts, and it's really putting a lot of pressure on them. By the way, almost got our second army full. I have no idea. Yeah, we'll do operational integrity. Soviet-French pact. Okay, Frenchies are kind of resisting, I believe.
Zuhören.
Okay, we're pumping out Ausbliga really fast. Let's do intensified training efforts and maybe do a little save right here. It's now 1941, you know. Okay, this is getting interesting. I might just look for an opportunity to fight the Germans when they get really weak, which might be a little bit. Yeah, I mean they were our old friends, but I guess times just change, you know.
Ausrücken!
Let's make a new army. That's a second army full.
Ausrücken! Bereit!
And we'll just put someone who's good at defending, like this guy. And we'll do this doctrine. Okay, the United Kingdom is advancing. To be honest, this is actually looking like a kind of World War I-ish scenario to me. Only with, you know, advanced things, and their offensive is stalling in Russia. So I think this might be the end of the German Empire. As great as it was, it only remained for it starts in 1936, right? Yeah, it starts in 1936, so it's 5 years. They've only remained for 5 years, sadly. I mean, we have so many things, so many great things we could maybe produce. We just don't have the factories for it. Yeah, we are building real slow. Let's do construction here. I'm just gonna stop focusing on artillery as much. I mean, we could have a great army, just not working because we don't have the factories for it. Okay. I don't know what's happening. We'll see, we'll see. I'm just gonna do österreichische Fallschirmjäger. That will give me paratroopers. We're losing manpower quickly for some reason. I'll just do partial mobilization. I think that'll help us. And free trade, that'll help us with construction as well, which is just what we need the most right now. Okay, so... Okay, we see some counteroffensives here. This is kind of just watching a TV show. And we're just, you know, sitting right next to those guys. Thinking about maybe overthrowing Czechoslovakia or something, but it's just the threat of... Okay, so Italy is being defeated quickly. And they are not in a faction with the Germans. They're in a faction with all of their little things here. Which, I don't know if this would be a moment to join the war or not. We could definitely help in their war efforts. I'm sure that that will help. Yeah, you know what? I might just try this right here. I mean, we've got a whole army sitting here, doing nothing. But before we do this, let me just save. This is just gonna be a little experiment of mine. I'm gonna try. So we'll put the Hungarian army on the border right here. And we'll still leave this army to defend our most important cities. Yeah. So I'm just gonna start justifying a war goal now. That'll take 30 days, crazy. Might be stupid, as I said, but I think it's gonna work. And it'll definitely help us a lot with territory. It's kind of gonna be a... Okay, now they've got a civil war in Italy. And... Regno del Sud versus Repubblica Sociale Italiane. That's definitely how you pronounce it. Let's wait for this war goal. I'm excited. Okay, we lost the war goal. Try it again. No, what am I? I was on Britain. Almost justified a war goal on Britain. Okay, 10 more days. Come on, we're gonna manage. 4 more days. I hope that the war will not end by that. Yep. Okay. Now, of course, one last quick save. And off we go into the war. Boom, there you go. Okay, I have to...
Ihre Befehle! Ausrücken!
Okay. Empty territory right here. Let's... Yeah, you can all have an aggression pact. I love you. Okay, march through some enemy territory. We're gonna help the Brits. Right here. Those attacks are all not very successful right now. Could be better, could be better. We're losing that power quick. Okay, gonna get in from 2 sides now, or 3 sides actually. Nope. Get back, don't go there, yeah. Attack here, allies are... I don't even know if the allies exist. No, it's the Comintern and the allies. Are probably going to be a lot of help for us. Problem is that Turkey cannot send us reinforcements. Yeah, we're only a little bit of help around here in the Bavarian region, but I guess it's just welcome. The allies like it, and the Frenchies. Yeah, push him here. We got some tanks there getting crumbled. Yep, let's go, boys. The front at Tyrol is actually a lot more efficient than the one elsewhere. Yes, you can all move troops through my territory. But I want to ask you for military access too. Thank you very much. Let's start our attack here. Yeah, we've got them almost completely encircled. Maybe we can get this one so we have a riverbed we can defend. Yep. Okay, we're definitely maybe a little bit of help to those guys. This is going so unbelievably great. This is the greatest greatest Hearts of Iron 4 game I've ever played. Yep. Let's attack those guys. Boom! There we go. Those guys, they should fall soon. Gonna move those two up there. And then the Bavarian front is almost done here. We're almost done with the Germans. Once we've got this tile perfect, now we can attack them there. Yeah, just we need those 9 divisions to die. We're gonna be a lot of help to them just by pinning down those divisions. But we've got 0% war participation.
Angetreten!
I guess since Germany invading us might not be very likely right now, I'm just gonna send my troops elsewhere than to defend Austria.
Zeig es ihnen!
Oh no, why are you? No, not you.
Vorwärts, Männer!
No, you can
Ausrücken!
also go. Yep, there we are, arrived at this front now. And I'm gonna try and capture Karlsruhe,
Achtung!
which will definitely give us some victory points. And march through here. Perfect. And they're trying to attack us, but that's only gonna make it easier for us to defeat them. We've got a Gebirgsbrigade here, which we can push back up there in Karlsruhe.
Angetreten!
Yeah, we'll just start the attack there.
Bereit!
Moving through some some empty territory. Maybe we can capture the Maginot if that's not defended. Otherwise, we'll have a little problem here. Yeah, no, that is defended. But we could take Freiburg.
Ausrücken!
Yep, we've got him completely there. Almost completely encircled. This is great. This is absolutely great. And then we'll just try and clean up the Maginot. They haven't got many troops there, but it might be a bit of a problem because that's not easy.
Achtung!
Perfect. We got him. Yep, perfect.
Ihre Befehle?
Okay, empty tile. Go for it. No, it's not empty.
Zuhören!
Okay, yeah, retake that part, Baden, and then we'll try and retake Alsace-Lorraine.
Zu Befehl!
And you guys can go up north and help them. I would have never expected Austria to fight against Germany if both were an empire. Okay, we've got 174 victory points. Okay, I'm gonna take Oberbayern and Niederbayern, which is basically Upper and Lower Bavaria. I'm gonna take those. Perfect. I don't know. I would take no. Let me puppet those. I want to puppet the German Empire right there. Is that going to be possible? Yeah. Okay, let's confirm an exit. Okay, so this is called Austrian Germany, and we are the Central Powers, and the Germans, that's why the Germans were called something else. But now they don't exist. Okay, this was actually extremely successful. So, I mean, even though we didn't, like, really complete our goal of, you know, reforming Austria-Hungary, I think we just did something else, but something also in a way greater. So I'm just gonna put all of my units back home, and I have to say, guys, this was unbelievably successful. This was so great. Like, I can't even believe it, how we managed to do this. So I guess all in all, our mission was still in some way successful. Let me know down below in the comments if you want me to do another episode right here and maybe, you know, attack Czechoslovakia and try to really reform Austria-Hungary, or if you just think that this is enough. So guys, thank you very, very much for watching. This was absolutely great. And tomorrow I'm gonna do another DCS video, so I'm gonna see you there again. And now, have a great rest of your day, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.